Let's talk pocket notebooks. I just started a new one and I wanted to tell you all about how I set this up to be as productive as possible and get the most use out of this. So I use field notes here. This is my old one, all battered and filled to the brim, which we love to see. So going from this old one to this new one, the first thing I like to do is really review this, check through there's anything in there that needs to be transferred into this one, and often there is. So on the first page, I'll write what this is. I'll write a little quote here about the stage of my life I'm at. Here I say, maybe here I can find my way back to the person I was. Better yet, I become something more. And a bit cringy and cliche there, veni vidi vici. But also I wrote a quote. So I read this and I thought, this is a good reminder for me on a day-to-day basis. How shall thy patience be crowned if no adversity happens upon me? So this just sets the scene, and then I'll transfer any outstanding jobs to do from my last one. Anything that's not ticked, I'll put in here. I then also have a reading list, which I've noted all the books I want to read, not for any particular time, just as a reminder again. If I see them, if I want to buy them, then I just refer them here. And then some movies, TV. This is a new addition to this setup, but which is what I love about these. You can just drop in things that you want. So I've got some movies, TV I want to read there. And then, so from this previous notebook, as you can see, I've taped all these inside pages. I've taped this ripped from going in and out of my pocket with a pen attached to it. So for this version, I've taped the inner seam here, and hopefully that will be a bit more robust. Again, as you can see there, just to stop it from ripping apart, which has happened to both the other ones I've used so far. But they get some good use. And then next you can see that this cutout is here. This is a Leuchtturm pen holder, and I've just been ripping it out of the old ones and sticking it in this one, and it works perfectly fine and does the job, everything I need. It's getting a bit loose in there, so I may need a new one at some point, but for now that does the job. And then so that's pretty much it for how I set that up and how I run with this. There it is. There's that quote that I wrote at the front of my thing, circled and everything, so I can refer back to it, which is good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I do often, you can see some different color or maybe highlighted stickers essentially in here, which I've had when I've sort of reviewed what I want to add in there. There's obviously things I missed, but yeah, that's that. So this is my new one, ready to go for another maybe 1-2 months. Cool.